It's 3000 BC. As we travel inside the empire, we found out the history and magic behind ancient Greece. Greece is modernly located in southern Europe, bordered by the Aegean and Mediterranean seas. It consists of over 6,000 unutilized islands, but only 227 of them have been colonized by the settlers of ancient Greece. The earliest known human civilization was Sparta, a scanty town in the area of what is now formerly known as Greece. Although it was small, it was a strong village, but sadly wasn't strong enough to defend itself from the Goths, who destroyed their whole town in 396 AD. Archaeologists later found out that Sparta was the capital of Laconia due to the temples and buildings.
For every man and woman, there would be specific things that each gender would do. If the men were in training for the military, they would watch theater productions for their amusement. Men would usually enjoy plays about tragedies, current politics, and other genres they could relate to. Women were not allowed to participate or watch theater productions, so they would often do more household jobs such as spinning and weaving. Another fact is that ancient Greek meals would often include bread, wine, fish, fruits, olives, and olive oil. Olives were actually even one of the main harvests in Greece, and they still are today. But the thing that kept everyone together was the government. Throughout the existence of ancient Greece, they went through 3 government changes. From the beginning of Sparta, most of the Greek city-states were governed by wealthy landowners called aristocrats, also known as the oligarchy system. The government then got more complex in 750 BC when the government was ruled by a council called the Areopagus and were split into 3 magistrates, or civil officers called anchors. The final and official government change was in 500 BC when they changed to a democracy and became the first government to have open voting rights for all people.
Aesthetic-wise, there were many different and unique styles from sculptures to makeup. In around 280 BC, the Greeks found out about Egyptian art and got inspired to make their own. The Greeks got interested in colors like ivory and gold, which they would use in their work of pottery and sculptures. Not only did they enjoy sculpting, they enjoyed the look of makeup and clothes because of the way it made them jubilant. For clothes, people would have types of cloths or fabrics draped across their bodies and accompany it with jewelry. The most common beauty standard was the connecting of the eyebrows for a natural majestic look, also known as a unibrow.
Women would wear their hair long and flowing until marriage, when they would then change their hairstyle to a bun, sometimes decorated with combs, pins, scarves, and jewelry. The women's everyday beauty would include pale faces, pink lips, and rosy cheeks using powders, leads, and olive oil.
Besides daily life and common culture, the Greeks believed in mythology, meaning folklore, about powerful beings living on top of a mountain called Olympus. These superhumans were known as gods and goddesses, and each person had their own special traits that the Greek would use as their own way to describe how the world came to existence. There are many Olympian gods and goddesses, but the most well-known ones are Poseidon, Zeus, Hera, Hades, Athena, and Aphrodite.
In this picture is the most important god of all, Zeus. This man is the king of all gods and goddesses. He even overthrew his father in order to rule everyone. Zeus is also known for marrying his sister Hera and controlling fate, law, and thunder.
Up next is the Queen of Heaven, Hera. This goddess, as you've heard earlier, married her brother, Zeus, and is known as the goddess of marriage and childbirth.
Now for Poseidon, god of the oceans, floods, droughts, and horses. He is also Zeus's brother. Poseidon is known for carrying his trident and traveling around on dolphins and horses. Continuing on, we have Athena, the goddess of warfare and wisdom. She is well known for making handicrafts and for popping out of Zeus's skull fully armored. She was so inspiring to the Greeks that they even named a city based on her, Athens. Now moving on to Aphrodite. She is the goddess of love and beauty. Her most well-known symbols are an apple and a dove.
Last but not least is Hades. One of the more evil sides of the Olympians is the god of the underworld and death, as well as being Zeus's other brother. He is often looking over his Cerberus, or three-headed dog, and swooning over a Titan goddess named Persephone. Their fondness of the gods overpowered them, so they built special things in order to honor them. It all started in the 700 BC when Zeus was appointed to the Olympics because he was the king of all the gods. The Olympics is a major sports competition that takes place every 4 years in honor of the Olympians of ancient Greece. The Olympics included of many sports like running, javelin, and boxing, which is even popular today. They also enjoyed discus, and last but not least, chariot racing.
While they had these sports, the Greeks would have rituals on certain days. On the first day, it would be dedicated to sacrifices. In the middle of the Olympics, they would sacrifice 100 oxen to the gods, and even during the whole competition, athletes would pray and make little sacrifices.
Although ancient Greece was a wonderful place, there were some ups and downs. Before Greece came together, they were separated into city-states, and they would often fight each other for land. The longest was the Peloponnesian War, which included Athens and Sparta.
After a while, Sparta won. But that didn't matter anymore because a foreign enemy came in to hopefully destroy both city-states.
Sparta and Athens agreed to come together despite their war in hopes of defeating Persia.
It went on and off for a while, and because of Alexander the Great, Athens and Sparta defeated the enemy. Then came a war that would change ancient Greece forever. In 200 BC, the Romans defeated a Greek tribe called the Macedonians, and the Greek Empire fell. The Romans took in the Greek culture, and Greece became a part of the Roman Empire. The independent civilization of ancient Greece had come to a dramatic end.
Although ancient Greece was thousands of years ago, it actually affected how we live life today. From government to inspiration, from arts to sports, even all the way down to math and science, the effects of the Greek are all around us. One of the most surprising ways that it affected us was actually by the alphabet. The Greek alphabet consists of 24 symbols and letters, A, B, E, and O, all originate from ancient Greece. Other ways that it affected us was by the Olympics. Other people from ancient Greece think of it as a ritual to honor Zeus, but most of the people today think of it as an intense sports competition and is a really big deal for the athletes and even people who watch it in their homes. Greeks even changed the way we build. Those pillars that you see at the White House and libraries were influenced by the people of ancient Greece.
Even though ancient Greece was defeated and fell to the ground, modern Greece still thrives to excellence.
With all of the impacts on our world, the Greeks leave a legacy that they haven't only affected the world, but they have changed it. Well, now that happened, it's time for bloopers.
This is a wonderful place. The worst in Amsterdam.